Okay, the next part we're going to talk about is the next three areas that you get paid. And this is really the fruit behind why we involve ourselves in network marketing. This literally aligns time and money together. So I'm going to break down the next four pieces, but in order to do that, I want you to put your mindset properly as an entrepreneur. You've got to put your entrepreneur hat on. Up here in the upper corner, I'm talking about your initial investment. If you're a business owner, your initial investment is $1,200. Your monthly operating expense is $200. Now, any of you that are self-employed or own your own small business, you know that that really is a very low number. It takes a lot more to initially invest to get any kind of a business off the ground, and your monthly overhead is significantly higher. The power of this business, as we talked about you choosing these packages, is in those packages you're also getting marketing material and you're also getting training passes into our program. The Platinum Pack includes the training program or the training packages as well. And so this is extremely important to understand. When you become a distributor, you're also going to be getting the entire infrastructure with corporate. You're going to be getting a call center. You're going to be getting the shipping and the receiving, the warehousing, all those pieces. So your cost to operate your business is extremely low. But it also gives you a lot of leverage. And this is the value of leverage broken down right here. This is really the fruit why we do network marketing. So first of all, we're going to talk about royalties. Now let me explain the difference between linear versus leverage. Linear is you're always working for it. Leverage is you do the effort one time, it will pay you over and over and over again. And then there will be a piece that we'll talk about that's passive. So number four is royalty. Number four in royalty, you're assembling a distribution team. We're starting with that idea of first, there are team members or 5 people that joined your business. If we're showing the $200 monthly overhead for each one of those distributors, the company will pay you a 2% royalty. So in this example, it's paying a $20 a month return on all that volume. And once that volume is set up and that products are being purchased, it'll pay over and over and over again. If there's a misconception to network marketing, it rests right here. People get hung up on this. Remember, you're building a leverage paying asset. Number two, as we start to duplicate out our team, we're assembling our team and making our network bigger. As we expand our network, we now have 25 distributors and or team members. They're each covering their $200 overhead. The company pays a 5% royalty. Now your income has just jumped to $250 a month in royalty residual income. Number three, as we duplicate one more level, 25 distributors, we start to help them expand the network and identify 125 team members. You now have 125 team members, each covering their monthly overhead of $200, and there is a 9% payout. That 9% payout for all the volume on that third level will now pay $2,250. We go down one more level, expand the network wider and bigger, each covering their $200 operating expense, their overhead, now pays a 5% royalty, and that 5% will be consistent all the way down 9 levels, and at the 9th level pays 2%. At this 4th level, if that's all we do, it creates a $6,250 a month residual check. And that would be $6,250 plus the $2,250 plus the $250 and the $20. So we're now operating a business that runs between $8,000 to $9,000 a month in residual income. Remember, you do the effort one time. You set that distribution line up one time. All the products that are purchased, that would include customers as well. You would pay that over and over and over again. The next one is a generational matching bonus. This is the one I love because this eliminates that idea that salespeople are the ones who make the money. This is about really teaching people how to teach people. If you will immerse yourself into helping your distribution team learn what it takes to build a successful business, this will become a very lucrative check. How it pays out is if this is you, anyone who you personally enroll on your front line, anyone who you personally enroll as a distributor on the front line, the company will give you a 10% match on any of their residual checks. Anyone who they enroll, you now have 25 team members. Anyone who they personally enroll, the company will pay you a 5% match on any of their checks. And out of those 25, anybody who they enroll, in this number it's showing that's duplicating in 5s. 5 people found 5, those 25 found their 5. At 125 team members, whatever they create in residual income, that would be proportionate to over here, would pay you a 5% match on their checks. And out of the 625, a 5% match on them, and it'll go down one more. It pays 5 generations down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5% on 3,125 team members on any of their residual checks. This is where if you will focus on supporting and helping people build whatever they want out of this business, you have now roughly 4,000 people in this particular line. You are going to get paid either a 5% to a 10% match on any of their checks. That's what they call the generational matching bonus. The last one is called the elite bonus pool. Now, we've talked about putting out the effort and getting paid up front. We've now talked about what's called residual income, leveraged income. Do the effort one time, get paid over and over and over again. This one right here is what's tied to what's called passive income. That means you do nothing and you get paid. You may not have any influence in some of the areas where the products are being sold, but you're going to get paid still a check off all the volume of product that's sold throughout the company. It's called the elite bonus pool. Here's how it works. The company takes 4% of their gross sales each month. Each month, 4% of the gross sales are put into this pie or into this pool, and it's broken into 4 areas. 1%, 1%, 1%, and 1% for a total of 4%. Our top ranks distributors, that's our 7s through the 10s. Our ranks go from 1 to 10. Our 7s through the 10s will share in 1% of the entire company's volume. And then the 7s will drop out, and then the 8s through 10s will share in 2%. And then the 8s will drop off, the 9s and 10s will share in 1%. And then the 9s will drop off, and if you're a 10, all the 10s will share in 1% to themselves. This becomes a very large check. I call it your generational check because it'll pay for generations to come. It'll pay your kids and grandkids. This is an asset that's willable, it's sellable, it's transferable. This is literally building your own financial future. You're now taking full control of your own economy. That's the reason why I love this type of a business. It allows you to choose and get whatever it is that you really want. And maximizing this compensation plan puts people into financial independence. Thanks for jumping on and checking out the video.